What up, everyone? This is part 2 of the adventure where my mom and I rented a giant trailer and picked up an epic storage unit filled with toys from my friend Joseph. So now we're gonna start diving into the collection and showing the sorting process. Make sure you followed part 1. There'll be a link down in the description, as well as subscribe to this YouTube channel. Check. Pause the video right now. Just pause it and go to my Facebook and Instagram. There'll be links down in the description because all of these toys will be for sale, and I promise you, this ain't no pitch. It was cheaper than eBay. I pride myself on giving the best deals around. I buy toys, I sell toys, I collect toys. I love toys. So you're gonna have fun watching the giant process, because this was, again, one of the best collections I have picked up in a very long time. And I'm keeping way too much, because part 3 will be a video of just showing you the things that I'm going to somehow try to jam-pack into my collection, even though I don't have room. But I'll make room, because this collection, he just picked up so many good things, as you can see. So follow me, buy from me, sell all sorts of funness. I'll show you some more stuff. Here we go!
Run it like a point guard, Justice Curry, the trading toy god. A skeletor, your bones apart, and Rio blast you from the jump start. King Randor or Bonaparte, it don't matter, they tug at my heart.
Alright, we got
and I sit back in my chair and check out He-Man. To be like him, I wonder how it would be, man.
He's in his swimsuit. Little underwear boy. We got here, it's, I don't know what time it is, 9 something. But we got the whole crew, like right? Little army ants, getting everything out of here. So we're gonna continue.
These are heavy.
Because the processing back and forth is our brand new dog we just got yesterday. Chewy, little crazy dog.
Good stuff going on the ping pong table.
Yep, but let's try to keep everything in the corner right now. Alright.
Yeah, because maybe on the ping pong table is when Dad can organize.
Yep. Jeez, you're big and strong.
Good?
Alright. To the end right now. Sorry, it's a little...
You get that one. Stop talking to the camera.
No, I need to document this journey. An armor bot, G.I. Joe. Let's see. Look at.
No.
There's a custom Snake Mountain. Brandy, what do we got in here? A boxed Sector's bug. Sealed. It's crazy. What do you got in here? Oh, just a random Mondo top He-Man. You know, just $100 and some figure plus a ton of Origins. Good. Hey, don't worry. I'll edit some clothes onto you, Mr. Underwear Man.
Come on, buddy, go.
All right, let's go. What up, guys? I'm exhausted. It's 11 something right now. My basement is totally filled. It's been a long day. It's been a long day with little sleep, only a few hours of sleep to a variety of situations, including a brand new dog. This collection is epic. So many treasures in here. Lots and lots of volume that I have to go through and see. Oh, nice mask. Oh, which one is this? Just, oh, the Secrets of Castle Grayskull. Really cool stuff. Again, thank you for everyone that helped, and of course Joseph for just being an awesome host and allowing me to buy his collection. So can't wait to go through this at a later date and see all the treasures. Now I need to get some sleep and take a shower. Goodbye. All right, as you can see, it's a little more messy, but a little more organized. I'm here with professional toy sorter Kyle. How you doing, Kyle?
Doing good. How you doing?
Not bad. What's catching your eye in a lot of these bins?
A lot of Kinekamon stuff. We found that. We found a lot of vintage G.I. Joe stuff. We found 2 boxes. We haven't found the. Actually, we do. We have the The Shogun.
Yes.
Shogun Warriors.
Mitsin or whatever, the two Shogun.
Manzinger or something.
Oh, yes, right here. Yes. The boxed. How awesome is that? Just some things you've probably never seen before. Have you ever seen a Rude Ralph?
I've never seen one.
I've never seen one.
I was surprised when you said you had that and you knew what it was.
Yeah. Well, I just knew that it was going to be unique. I know that you're a Four Horsemen connoisseur because they do the Mythic Legions, but this was something a project they did back in 2013, which is pretty neat. Yeah, we're learning, we're finding stuff. Right now, the process is condensing. So much of these boxes were just not sorted whatsoever. So as we find things, we'll have a box of maybe vintage-esque Masters of the Universe merchandise, Origins, G.I. Joe, Kinikimon.
For your translucent.
Hey! Whoa! We got a buddy, Russ Coulter that, is that how you say his last name?
Coulter, yeah.
Yes, thank you. That collects these Micronauts, I believe.
Is that a Micronaut?
Yeah, but this is a reissue. No. Are these? I'm gonna have to edit that out later. Because normally I've had this figure before. It's like green or orange. Gosh, I'm drawing a blank on him. But he's one of the monsters, and I know they didn't make a translucent unless this is custom or a reissue. But he's right. It's gonna go on my chandelier. Some really, really special things, like 3 box sectars so far we've come across. We're putting the plushies over here. The get to later bins are underneath because those are like super loose figures. We're just concentrating on stuff that has boxes for the most part, and finding Transformers or Star Wars or just Hot Wheels things. But
random stuff, patches.
Random.
Thrasher.
Yeah, buddy. But we're making a dent. Slow and steady wins the race, and we'll show you some more pictures and video later. What's up, everyone? Justin Carey. I just wanted to show you a follow-up video from what was going on. I mean, it was about 10 plus hours yesterday of sorting, and this is preliminary sorting. This is the easy part of sorting. You'll see. Thank you, Kyle, for reaching out, or not reaching out. He came over randomly and then ended up staying, and Kyle Moore is very knowledgeable about toys, so we had fun digging into these treasures. I did a video yesterday, and a lot of people reached out, and thank you for everyone that reached out, inquiring about certain items, because almost all my big heavy hitters that were seen in the video, you know, like just probably a half a dozen, were scooped up by some awesome people. Like I said, don't reach out unless you see something specifically in the video, and then you can inquire about it. But if you're like, do you have this? The only time you can ask that is classics, He-Man classics, because I have like every single one. So the process right now is all G.I. Joes in this corner. We're doing certain boxes. That's the preliminary. Star Wars box, like NECA horror box, Hot Wheels boxes, vintage Master Universe, Origins, classics, plushies over there, Transformers, lots of. Someone bought up my one of my not wrestlers, but figures last night. Like, I know someone's gonna message me immediately on this because it's a complete outlaw by Mask, and that's okay. You know, I'll sell it to you. Lots of Mad Balls. Don't inquire yet because I like Mad Balls. I probably want to fill up, and I got another buddy, local buddy, that loves those things. Brave Star, just some really oh geez, Centurions. That's a great one as well. Mighty Max down there. This corner still hasn't been processed. And then another thing we've been doing, because we're just dealing with the stuff that's easy, like boxed stuff. But then he has miscellaneous boxes of loosies, like. When he had them on display, he put them, and this is not a dog on him, it's just how he packed it all up. Like, he would take his shelf and just put the whole shelf in here. So then all the weapons get mixed up, or the weapons might be in another box. That's going to be a nightmare sort because I have like 10 of these boxes, but that's okay. I enjoy it, and it's a slow process. I've done it before. These toys don't stink. They don't require cleaning like I've had before, so that's really nice. Some other ones, Rad Ralph. Brock, if you're watching, you get first dibs on him because I know you collect Madball stuff. A couple things I'm setting aside for my personal, like a Toxo carded zombie for G.I. Joe. I love that. And what else? Don't ask for the Transformers yet because it's going to be weeks before I can go into this Transformer bin and try to match up, and that's going to be the big nightmare. Probably keeping Sectars, don't know yet. In here is the next part of the sorting. So we kept all the boxes, or a lot of the boxes. So in this corner, I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because once I find the figure, I gotta come in here and get the accessories, because obviously an incomplete figure is different value than a complete figure. Same with Masters of the Universe pile, Transformers pile, and then the rest are miscellaneous toys. Some things he kept, like I haven't seen this Dragon Zord yet. Maybe it's there yet, or maybe it's there, maybe it's not. He is one of the very few people that I know that owns the Kinikimon Stadium, like the Muscle Men from Japan. And he kept the stadium, but didn't care about the box. So he let me have the box, but I think the box is going to be an upgrade for my personal box. So then somebody that owns the stadium that wants the box, yeah, there's my box. I have to check. And I'll sell the box by itself. But that's a super obscure thing. All right, I got to go. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. Justin Carey. I want to show you some progression. So it's been about 2 days since we picked up this massive collection, and it overtook my basement very quickly, as you saw. Now begins the secondary stage, which is sorting. And I've done this enough to kind of have my own process. There's no perfect right or wrong way to do it. But, you know, since he had Master Universe, G.I. Joe, Transformers were some of his main that's not the right, main toy lines. I'll edit that out later, and edited. I'll just show you. Why am I talking? You guys don't care what I'm talking about anyway. All right, we will check out my pants. There's my daughter pajama pants. I don't wear these out in public, but son says best dad ever or something like that. So let me turn this around. All right. So as you can see, it's quite chaotic in my room. I'll get to that in a moment as far as what's in here and why it's in here. I've condensed. Condensing is the name of the game. Getting massive amounts of things lowered. So my friend Kyle came over, and these boxes were stacked up way deep. And Joseph kind of just put everything mishmashed off the shelves. No shade to you, buddy. But just took the loose figures, put them in. So weapons. Sometimes I noticed with Starship Eternia over there from He-Man New Adventures, like parts of that were in 3 different boxes. So what I kind of did was all the origins in one box, all the classics in one box. I'm only tackling boxed stuff right now. The real sorting is going to be underneath the table. That's where I put boxes of Lucy's in there, other than that one. Boxes of vintage would go in there. Larger boxes, some really cool things. Also, shameless plug, if you're not watching me on Facebook, then you need to go over there, because that's where I'm selling this stuff. I've already done like a couple teaser 1-minute videos walking around this collection over the last 2 days, and people are pausing the video, zooming in, and scooping up just what they can see, and I barely have shown 1% of it. So Facebook's where it's at. People come to me because they want to get good deals. I like getting good deals. I don't want to sit on things to maximize profit. So follow me on Facebook. There'll be a link around. Oh, He-Man, you saw a better day. Someone cracked your neck there. All of the G.I. Joes. And I've told people this before, if you don't see it, don't message me. Unless it's Origins or Classified He-Man, because I got all those from prior collections. That's a cool black Godzilla using the old Shogun molds, but that's some type of exclusive. It's super, super neat. I've never owned some of these Pee-wees before. So, yeah, what's his name again? Billy. Yeah, Billy Baloney. And then Pee-wee himself, which I just sold a loose one. A box of Star Wars. Anytime came across it, or wrestling figures. Anytime we came across that, goes in there. Primarily NECA, but horror more genres. Then obviously there's a lot of mishmash. Oh my gosh, I might have to keep you. Mishmash would go into here, and he's just got some incredible toy lines, things I've never seen before. Really, really awesome robots and just pop culture things. This I haven't gotten to a box yet. I got to get those into a box. Then we got, Ninja Turtle box, Hot Wheels box. Again, the mishmash boxes are going to be the hard ones, like Serpentor G.I. Joe. Pieces to like the Talon, not the Talon, but Screech or Zor for Masters of the Universe. Some premium DNA Barnyard Commandos. Started putting some larger boxes like over here, but completing things. That's a big value difference between incomplete versus complete. So the time it takes to find the pieces to make things complete, that's where the real work is. Some Transformers and wrestling and cool, what is that called? Nebular Warlords. Awesome. Then all the plushies would go in one big box. Yeah, some more sorting needs to be done. That's next. NECA Ninja Turtles. Anytime I found a loose Transformer, it's going in here. Oh man, that's going to be a lot of work. Sectors. Some things that I'm keeping though. Lots of little things like the Dark Crystal. I really like that line and I didn't buy it. Cesspool. And there's a Toxo Zombie back there. Dino Riders, like Muscle Men type things. I'll keep one of the Shogun boxes. I haven't come across it. He must have kept this unless it's in a loose bin downstairs. Something for my translucent chandelier. Masterverse. Let's see. All the Kinikimon, Muscle Man type things, which freaking sweet. Freaking super, super sweet. I love that. It's a custom. Then kind of put some stuff back here. I'm going to quickly fill up my storage area. He had a vintage Eternia, but parts in various locations. Boxed Transformers. What's in here? That's my stuff. A couple of the miscellaneous bins that I just needed to get out of there to clear up space. Z-Bots and Power Rangers. Not the mama. Good. Some trolls. Just super, super random. I'll be sorting this, pricing this, and then where we started. Sorry, my laundry room. Excited to own this. This is also going in my collection room. I don't know. Mid-2000s. Kinikimon obviously had way more molds than the Muscle Man line, and I've always wanted a full set of Kinikimon, and they redid them. They're slightly, just a hair smaller, feel different than the original 80s Kinikimon, but it's every single figure of all the molds. Obviously crossovers from Muscle Man, because there was a Muscle Man figure of him. So, super excited to finally put that in my collection. Great taste, Joseph. Great taste. A.K.A. Joey. Joseph, Joey, Tomato. In here are all the So the loose figures that are in the bins can be hypothetically matched up to some of the empty boxes in here. Some of the boxes will be thrown away because I don't need to match up, but some of them have the extra accessories in there. So that's going to be part of the game here, matching up like this April. There's some accessories. So when I find the April out there, hopefully it has the missing accessories, combine them. Anytime I got a Masters of the Universe empty box, I put them in here. Now some of the boxes will just be empties and I'll reuse them, but some of them might have a couple pieces in there. Same with Transformers. So it's a lot of work behind the scenes of turning a profit, but you know, it beats swinging a hammer. And my last job of being a police officer, I had almost 20 years in there. You know, I put my time in, and this is my happy place, and I can chip away at it. But my personality, I need to do it, go, because I don't want my basement to look like this in another 2 weeks. So, yeah, that is my update video. Maybe I'll make another one later. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. But some definite bangers in here. I mean, coming across this mixed in with some trolls, and then it's like a Hordak in one box. Oh, there's a Roboto. It's nuts. It's nuts. One of the best collections I've picked up in recent memory. So, all right, guys, take care. Bye. All right, Brandy, I got you a present. You got to take really good care of it, okay? Here.
What is that?
What do you think?
That's creepy.
Bye. Progress is being made, guys. Lots of progress. Another like 15 plus hour day yesterday, and today hit the ground running. Got like 4.5 hours of sleep. I know I couldn't fall back asleep after the dog woke up. And then, like I mentioned before, I sorted all the in-box stuff. Have kind of rough ideas of where I'm putting it. Like, let's put 80s stuff, wrestling, obscure stuff. Now I'm finally got to the loose. And there's some cool loosies in here. I mean, I'm gonna probably do a whole video later on what I'm keeping. Like this, I've never seen before. That line 3 3/4, the white figures. It's freaking awesome. And then you know, I got some Dungeons and Dragons, and yeah, that whole pile in the corner. That's some cool things I'm keeping. Which, like I mentioned, I'll do a video later. Then back here, storage room, box G.I. Joes, miscellaneous, sealed origins, complete G.I. Joe vehicles, which should go over there, NECA Horror, most 2 Masterverse, sealed classics, and just condensing the boxes, breaking the big boxes down, getting my totes in here because I like to store things in totes for a few different reasons. So yeah, just chipping away at it. It is now that I'm getting into loosies, I better start kind of keeping a mental note. It's like a giant game of memory is what it is. Like, I put a lot of these boxes in here earlier. Oh, here's something right now. I came across this Air Raiders vehicle when I just emptied this box. So then where is it? Oh boy. Don't make me look stupid on film. Alright, here it is. Perfect. Put that in there. Bada bing, bada boom. Put it in the tote. Move on to the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. All my Super 7. Yeah, Super 7. I can't remember why am I drawing a blank. Of the Ninja Turtles, the giant ones. Yep. So we'll keep hammering away. Oh, cat knocked over something. A lot of obscure, weird things. Like, I've never seen this before. I like translucent things. some weird toy. Yeah, I'm finding all sorts of awesome gems, even things for my daughter. So girl toys in here, so she's going crazy with them with her friends. So yeah, having a blast. And I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, here's the game. I mean, just the artwork alone on this is so stinking awesome. Holy crap. I want to learn how to play it. Just instructions. I guess I could use Google Map or Google Lens to translate this awesome little wrestling ring. And then double-sided. Hi guys, it's me. Yes, I'm wearing the same clothes as yesterday. Yes, I'm wearing this ridiculous, funny best dad ever with my kid's face on it. I don't sleep anymore. All I do is sort this toy collection. But I'm done. Sort of. Got the final sort done. Let me show you. Alright, now I'm going through boxes and going, alright, because I have a good memory. I pick up the box. Do I have this or not? Because he kept a bunch of stuff, but he left the boxes. Like that stuff I never came across. Which would have been awesome to come across the Dark Crystal sideshow figures. But that's okay. Now I have it all in areas. I can't wait to do a video of everything that I will be keeping in the future. But you have areas of lots of loose weapons, miscellaneous figures, turtle figures, garbage pail kid stuff. That's awesome if it was complete. The Build-A-Figure Ghostbuster stuff. Speaking of Ghostbusters, there's some Ghostbusters right here. Most notably, these, I mean, in the package, they're like $100 a piece. Mattel did them. They're very, very beautiful. But the parts and pieces, I don't know if I have them. They're mixed up in so many darn bins. Stuff is broken. But beggars can't be choosers. Muscle Men, zombie type things, I'll be keeping those. NECA, Masterverse, wrestling-esque figures. G.I. Joe pile, any types of dinosaurs, Barnyard Commandos, Star Wars stuff. Sorry I don't have a light on this. Miscellaneous figures, like those Nebula Warrior knockoff type weird looking things, but unfortunately they're not really complete. Dungeons and Dragons, and then Sticks. I can't remember, the Outer World something or other. They're figures. Miscellaneous, Power Rangers. I just got done going through Eternia, which was awesome. Lots of these are my totes, so I'm putting them in there. You know, cool vintage stuff. Kinikimon. I did a video the other day on Facebook, and someone's paused it, saw my Kinikimon game, and was like, "How much? I want to own it." Some rando stuff that I probably can't get. Oh, there's that thing. Look at it. I just was looking around for rando things that I can't get much money out of. So I'll find another reseller and get rid of them that way. But that's basically my process. Back and forth, back and forth. But, you know, someone will give me probably $15 for this in box. So the sorting continues. Oh, finally done. It's been over a week of non-stop working till midnight a lot of nights, sorting this collection, because it's all about condensing, and everything was mixed up into different piles, so I had to put, you know, Power Rangers and Master Universe, and there's a lot of trash packaging. I mean, I must have filled up my dumpster 2 times over. And then some miscellaneous figures that aren't worth looking for the weapons. You know, those all went into a bin because they're only worth $1 or $2, $5. And I don't want to spend 10 minutes looking for a weapon. So got a big bin of weapons, got a big bin of miscellaneous figures, and then a basement filled now with some really, really quality stuff. So this has been one of my funnest but also hardest collections I've ever purchased. Funnest being it's things that I love, things that I've always wanted to own. Now I get to integrate it into my own collection. Like I may or may not have mentioned before, I'm keeping more than I've ever kept from any one collection, which is going to be an issue because where do I put it? So I'll do a future video of all the stuff that I kept, because that deserves a video unto itself. And let me kind of show you. Ugh. All right, so this looks a lot different, doesn't it? Just a little sweeping and whatnot. Here's the pile of knick-knack paddywhacks that I am keeping. A lot of smalls, a lot of unique things that are pretty awesome. Customs, really neat things. But I was able to condense. I got so many giant boxes, and now I thought this was going to be overflowing. I'm glad it's not. I mean, I had a lot of inventory before, and now it's not that much once I condensed it into these totes. So you got G.I. Joe vehicles, a lot of 80s toy lines like Brave Star, Skeleton Warriors that I like, a bin of miscellaneous things that surprisingly is worth some money. I've already had some guys come over and like things that I don't care about, that I don't want to individually sell, like a giant box of plushies. You know, I'll flip it to a guy for what I paid for it because I just don't want to deal with it. This is all my Masters of the Universe. Got it separated in Origins, Classics. I didn't sort all of these. That's going to be my buddy Brock will hopefully come over and help me sort the weapons, because that'll take another freaking day unto itself. Ghostbusters, some really neat things, mostly modern, but that's okay. Sealed Origins, sealed Classics, NECA, Horror, Gremlins, Jason, all those kinds of things. He did have some Mythic Legions, Exo Squad, which I'm sure people are gonna scoop those up real quick. They always do when I get Exo Squad. There's 2 pieces that are complete. Mythic Legions, whew, that's a dangerous line, man. You go down it and it's never ending, but they're awesome figures. Nothing like a Baywatch model, nothing too crazy. Transformers. He kept the boxes to a lot of them, so that's why it's taken up so much room. But he mixed up, sorry, I'm throwing you under the bus, but he mixed up the weapons. So the weapons are in other people's hands, and that's, I don't know Transformers enough. I might do another quick flip to a buddy that buys and sells Transformers, but yeah, it's a lot of work. Time, never enough time. These are all my old other Transformers. The Street Shark stuff, some extra Star Wars that's piling out of my giant already piled Star Wars tote. I had a lot of wrestling up here before, but now I upgraded the tote and filled it up with new stuff from his collection. You got other just Motu up here. Some great carded figures. You got Hordak, Vintage, Webster, Roboto. Good boxed ones like Modulok. Really, and I love those Imperial Dragons. I got some of those chilling in my own collection. Really neat things. But I'm not going to show you everything just yet. Again, I'm sure you're already following my profile on Facebook and Instagram, because that's where I primarily sell. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you definitely need to go in the description and check it out. Kanikimon, just, oh yeah, there's more stuff under there. What is under there? I got Playmobil, my Pound Puppies, one Mondo Hordak Chucky figure. Sorry for the poor lighting. Lots of bags of Playmobil. Mad Mighty Max. Several classified G.I. Joes. So those are sweet. I know a lot of people go, oh, I envy you. I wish I could get all these toys. It's a double-edged sword. Yes, it's awesome. Yes, it's fun. It beats swinging a hammer. No offense if you swing a hammer for a living. But that's just a saying that I've always used. And, you know, I had to do a lot of things to figure out what I wanted to do in life. back in high school, I tried work co-op with half the day regular school, half the day heating and cooling, and I went, I don't want to do this. Then I went, oh, I'll get into technology, half the day school, half the day working in computer programming, and I'm like, nope, my brain is not wired like most of these people in this classroom. And then I ended up getting in trouble in high school, brought into the police department, and that's kind of where it snapped, and I went, I want to do this. And it was a noble career, almost 20 years. I've jumped back in part-time, but toy hustling, buying, selling, collecting is my bread and butter, and I enjoy it very much. What's the old saying that I'm going to butcher? You know, if you love what you do, if you love the work that you do, you'll never work a day in your life, something like that. But it can be work. I'm my own worst boss. I've never had a boss stricter than my own brain. Like, my work ethic is go, go, go until I can't go anymore. But that's how I am. Now I get to slow down. My wife's been nagging me the last week, like, we haven't seen you upstairs, because I have been downstairs. I wanted to get this done. I really wanted to get to the finish line, and now I am. So thanks for joining me on this wild adventure, and let's start selling this stuff. Thanks for and I already sold a bunch of stuff from the small videos I've done on Facebook, so that's awesome. All right, take care, guys. Bye. Here's a compilation of images that people found my doppelgangers out and either tag me or send me various photographs of people that have resemblances to me. So thanks for watching part 2. Part 3 will be things that I kept, which is a ton. That guy does kind of look like me. Jeez, oh Pete's. Mom, did I have other... Oh, jeez, Mom. Did I have other siblings that you got rid of? Even action figure vaguely resembles me. Also, I'm going to show you the Toy-Asaurus trailer from Joseph, the toy line that he's producing here. Please give it a follow. It'll be down in the description. Check it out right